All right, bring our ancestors on from the talking drums of Africa. Here we go. Boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, the boom, 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 the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, the boom, boom. Hey, you. Hey, you. Hit it now. Boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, 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 boom. All right. Excuse about that. Kick your legs up. Throw your hands out. Kick your legs out. Throw your hands out. Just scream and shout, hey, boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's get that started. Let me find my card. I think I have it here. Alrighty, here we go, here we go, here we go. We'll start out today with Queen T. Queen T. Oh, Queen Tie, shall I say. Queen Tie from 1398 BC to 1338 BC. Okay. See, I ain't get my glasses on. That's gonna do. Let me get the glasses out here. Help myself out a little bit. If I can find them in my luggage. All right. Thank you guys for being patient and joining me this morning at the airport. Okay, here we go. All right. Known by many names such as the Nubian Queen of Egypt, Lady of Two Lands, Great of Praises, and Hereditary Princess. She married Amenhotep III and Pharaoh in 18th dynasty and was one of the most trusted and confident queens. After her death, her husband constructed a temple in Nubia, which he dedicated to her along with several monuments. She is also considered one of the most influential women of ancient Egypt. Her mummified remains were found in 1898 by Victor Lorton, who described her as one of the most beautifully preserved mummies he had ever found. In 2010, a DNA test revealed that the mummy was in fact Queen Kai. All right, all right. So there we go. Doing great things, finding out more about our people pre 1492. That's right. So let's get this thing started right. We're going to start out with the phrase of today. The phrase of the day is uh, drink your tea slowly and reverently, as if it was the axis on which the earth revolves. Drink your tea slowly and reverently, as if it was the axis on which the earth revolves. The question is, how does it feel and what opens up when I bring reverence to a daily activity? How does it feel and what opens up when I bring reverence to a daily activity? All together, drink your tea slowly and reverently, as if it was the axis of which the earth revolves. The question is, how does it feel and what opens up when I bring reverence to a daily activity? All right, who wants to go first?
Grand Rising, this is Shuna. I'll go first. Do you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Grand Rise, I said, go ahead, let us know where you're calling from.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear you. Sorry about that. Calling from La Sierra, California. So when I think about tea and the healthy properties that it has, all the antioxidants that it has, and people use it to lose weight, people use it to wake up and refresh themselves. People use it for quite a few different things you can use tea for. So when you talk about, sipping your tea slowly and as the day go by, you could do a whole lot in a day's time. And if you're taking care of yourself, that's what I'm going to take the tea as a metaphor of caring for yourself. So if you're taking care of yourself and you're not rushing around and, you're not all in a hurry all the time, can't focus and stuff, then you're able to get more done and you can appreciate the things that you've got done in a day more so than when you can if you're all rushed and hurried, and you can you look back on the day and you be done forgot half of the stuff that you did because you just moving so fast, but when you're taking your time and just making us go, it's good to have a schedule to go by. You go by your schedule and don't let yourself get disrupted or distracted, and that is a way of giving reverence because you took your time throughout the day. And when you look back on the day, you can appreciate all the things that you've done. For one thing, you know what you did because you're checking it off your list. And sometimes when we do things like that, we even have time to add more. It seems like when you're not rushing and stuff, you have more time to do stuff because you're focused on it. So that's what comes to my mind is, taking care of yourself and making sure you have a schedule, a plan your work your plan, and don't be in a hurry or anxious. Or Bible says be anxious for nothing. And it tells us to watch the birds of the trees and the bees, and how they don't toil for anything. They just go about their day and do what they need to do. So we need to do the same thing. So that's what comes to my mind. I won't take up all time, but that's what comes to my mind. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Basically, take your time. Go ahead and drink your tea slowly, and take your time to meditate and go ahead through life and appreciate it, and be slow at what you do. Don't always rush because sometimes we rush. We do things we're not wanting to do, or we just want to take our time and enjoy life and breathe a little. As you said, the birds and see what's out there in the earth that the earth has to show us. And take your time slowly, reverently. I love that. Just take your time and feel free to do that. And other things will open up as you go through life and you see these things. I like what you're saying. You take your tea, let it go through your body, sip it slowly, watch the nature, and everything will go smoothly. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Let's keep on rolling as we go right now. We're going to say it again. Drink your tea slowly and reverently as if it was the axis on which the earth revolves. The question is, how does it feel and what opens up when I bring reverence to a daily activity? All right, who wants to go next? Anyone else out there? Anyone else out there? I'll read it again. Drink your tea slowly and reverently, as if it was the axis on which the earth revolves. The question is, how does it feel and what opens up when I bring reverence to a daily activity? All right, who wants to go next? Who's up there? Don't be shy. Can you guys hear me?
Dennis, I can hear you. I don't know what reverently means.
Reverently, slowly. Well, I got to take this mask off. Oh, this is hard talking and breathe at the same time over here.
What reverence is when you give an appreciation or gratitude for whatever it is. You're being grateful for it or thankful for it.
Say that one more time.
When you're reverencing something, you're appreciating it or being thankful or grateful for it.
Okay. And so you said slowly, okay, read it one more
I'll read.
time.
I'll read again. I'll read again. Don't worry about it. Let's see. It goes a little something like this. Hit it. Drink your tea slowly and reverently, as if it was the axis on which the earth revolves. The question is, how does it feel and what opens up when I bring reverence to a daily activity?
Mm. Well, you know what, Dennis, I can't answer that because lately I ain't did nothing slow. Everything I've been just moving fast, trying to get this done, trying to get that done. So, but before just relaxing and meditating, um, that's just put a sense of calm in my space when I'm moving fast. Because for the past 2 weeks, I've been just moving, moving, moving. So I'm glad you brought this up because that's a sign I need to slow my tail down and sit down today and don't move so I can enjoy all of the fruits of my labor. Back to you, Dennis.
All right. Okay. Okay. You say you can relax and meditate, gives you a chance to slow down, and take a look at life and quit running so fast, gets you to be in the right place at the right time. You did sit down. You had a lady the other night who you sat down and you took your time and you called me. You said, let me call Dennis. And, did she come in? I don't know if she did or not. Janie?
No, no, she didn't. She didn't come in because I do too much. I'm telling you. Once I once I hung you up and her up after you did the 3-way, I
Uh-huh.
sent her a video that she asked me to. Then my phone rang and I started doing something else and I started cleaning the kitchen and I started cleaning the bathroom and I went to bed and forgot to push send.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
I do too much.
Yeah, you doing too much. Slow down. She called me and gave me her number and everything. So follow up with that today. Just tell her you got a little busy and make her feel important. So I might even give her a call after I land. So let her know she ain't forgotten. So just slow down, take your time, breathe, relax. Go ahead and do that. Just and you are grateful. You're grateful to be here and whoever you're dealing with on a daily basis. You're helping them out as well. So I'm grateful that you're here and you can show people what you're doing. So thank you very much for being you. All right, so let's go ahead and keep on going. It goes like this. The next thing goes, drink your tea slowly and reverently, as if it was the axis on which the earth revolves. The question is, how does it feel and what opens up when I bring reverence to a daily activity? TSA regulations require that baggage must be supervised at all times. Sorry, I got all that in the background, y'all. Unattended baggage will be subject to confiscation. Who wants to go next, or you want me to read again?
Read it again, please, but I'll go
Okay.
next.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Goes like this. Drink your tea slowly and reverently, as if it was the axis on which.
I don't hear anything, Dennis.
The question is, how does it feel, and what
We
opens
lost
up?
you for a second. You might want to read it
Yes,
again.
yes.
Yeah,
Somebody was
we,
calling me. I'll say
uh,
it again. Somebody was calling me. Drink your tea slowly and reverently, as if it was the axis on which the earth revolves. The question is, how does it feel, and what opens up when I bring reverence to a daily activity?
how does it feel? And
And what opens up?
can you define reverence? What is your definition of reverence?
Go ahead, Shuna. Is she there?
I'm still
No.
here, Grand Rising. Reverence is when you appreciate something or you're grateful and thankful for it.
Okay, so repeat the question now that we have the definition.
Okay. Deep respect. Okay, here we go. It says like this. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, all right. All right, here we go. Drink your tea slowly and reverently, as if it was the axis on which the earth revolves. The question is, how does it feel and what opens up when I bring reverence to a daily activity?
Okay. It feels great. When I could bring reverence to a daily activity. And it doesn't matter what that activity is. It could be, you know, taking in the beauty of being a grandparent. So when I was in North Carolina, I was spending time with my grandbabies and being with the 6-month-old and really appreciating that, I had that time, really appreciating life because some people don't have life. So as long as I'm breathing, I could find joy in something. If I could see, I could appreciate, being able to tell the difference between blue and red. Um, because a lot of times I think and I'm just speaking for myself, in society, we go by what other people feel we should appreciate. So, society says that we should appreciate money and material things, but there's just appreciation in life, just being alive, being able to have sight, being able to hear you guys on the phone. Because if I didn't have my hearing, then I wouldn't be able to fellowship with you guys in this way. So for me, it's just really taking that moment, because I'm usually busy, and I'm learning to just slow down for a second to just enjoy, not just work, 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 work. Yesterday I had a busy day at work. And then I had errands, and by the time I finished, I got home at about 10 o'clock at night. And so I'm learning, okay, how do I just appreciate, instead of, I could have spent time saying, man, I'm so tired, which I was, I'm so tired, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. But no, I could step back and appreciate, okay, at least I had people that I needed to spend time with yesterday to run errands for and with, and just taking the appreciation in this thing called life. So that's what I'm getting out of it, and it's a great feeling because I'm here, and you all are here. So back to you.
All right, all right. Take the time to appreciate life, and like you said, you have your hearing and all these things, and us being here on the line and fellowship and listen to everyone speak and get out what they have to say, and even with your grandson, you can appreciate that, and you feel good about that. And you said you've been working a lot. So same thing as Janie. Sometimes we got to slow down and take time out for ourselves, and appreciate ourselves and respect that. Honor and respect yourself. Number one, if you can do that, then you can go out and help somebody else and give them the guidance that they need. But you got to definitely take care of yourself and make sure that you're in shape and you're in mental health and as well as physical health, and don't overdo it. As we see, sometimes we can keep running and running and running. It's like, wow, did I really get anything accomplished, or did I pay attention to myself? We got to sit back and pay attention to ourselves so we can be in shape for someone else, and not only that, but in shape for ourselves, and then we can help someone else out as well. All right, let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Go back again and read the phrase again. So who wants to go next? Here it goes like this. It says, "Drink your tea slowly and reverently, as if it was the axis on which the earth revolves." The question is, how does it feel, and what opens up when I bring reverence to a daily activity? Who wants to go next?
Blessings and prosperity. This is Sierra
All
Moore from
right.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Grand Rising, Sierra from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Go ahead.
I got out of what you stated as basically, if you or like myself, a tea drinker, the preparation in preparing the tea is, gratitude in itself, because some people like sugar and different elements in their tea. Some people use honey as a substitute, simple syrup, to get to the level of comfort with their tea. For myself, it's very simple. Like Asian tea, green tea, with some ginseng, because I like the natural herbs of it. I like the way that it makes you feel. It refreshes you. It warms your spirit. And it helps you focus, because as you're sipping it, you can't just drink it fast. You have to think about it as it's going to your lips. But when it's so refreshing and so releasing of the toxins of your body, you're sipping it and knowing that this is going to make me feel good. So in preparation, you're making sure that all the elements that you know as a person in preparing your tea, so that when you tackle your day, that energy is being set forth. Because if you think about it, the axles of the earth is very important to keep it on balance. Because because it could spin out of the atmosphere if it weren't. So take the straps of the day for myself and make sure that I'm acknowledging, preparing, being mindful, and thankful for every moment. The tea, the preparation of the tea, the people that the Creator put in my path, because it's always a reason when we're connecting to people through our day. I'm learning that as I get older. As a child, we don't pay attention to our connections because it's just fun at the time. But the Creator is forming connections even as children, because all our children say, oh, I met a new friend. And we as parents are like, what you mean a new friend? You don't need no new friends. But in error on our part, our children should experience new friends because they live in a world and they have to adapt to their surroundings. So if we go around telling our children they don't need new friends, then how are they going to learn different cultures, different religions, what to stand for and what not to stand for? How to know that the seeds that were planted in them were good seeds because you loved them and cared for them and you were keeping them out of harm's way. But children aren't aware of that. But as adults, as we look back over our lives and realize our ancestors and adults that were placed in our lives were placed there as protectors. And the Creator knew that. That's why He allows different relationships to test us, to see our strengths, to see our weaknesses. And a lot of us go through and become stronger because we identify with toxic relationships, useful relationships, things that add, things that don't take away. And those people that go through storms like that, they are so strong because they went through. And then when other people are encountering it, the Creator always make a way that you connect to that certain person so that way they can be reassured that they can win the battle also. But as children, we don't look at that. Children are great problem solvers because they don't worry about the tears of tomorrow. They live in the moment and they accept every miracle that happened for them. Their eyes are open. We become adults and our eyes are closed. We're blinded to the opportunities, the blessings that are available every single moment. Blockers are put on us as adults because another adult or someone will tell us what we can't do. But if you were a child and hanging with a child as a child, you told and encouraged each other that y'all can do all things, and y'all lived in that. You put on the cape, you flew, jumped in off beds and couches because you believed you can fly. But as adults, we put away our capes and we're told, oh, that's just childish behavior. I say, sip your tea, be grateful. And today, live as a child heart person. Accept new friendships, relationships. Be helpful and mindful of the things you let in your life. And put on your cape and soar. Put on your cape and soar. Put on that child heart, mind, and soul, and accept all the wonderful wows of this world that was never taken away. They're still available. Live in that moment and renew your youth, your spirit, mind, and soul, and you shall soar for eternity. And that's what I got out of sipping tea slowly. Thank you for allowing me to share blessings and prosperities to all. I ask that you are in good health, and if not, that the Creator will restore your health and give you peace, love, and abundance to tackle your journey through this day. You win no matter what, because as children, we soar. So continue on soaring. Everyone, be blessed.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate that. We about to board, but anyway, hey, your preparation of natural teas. You like the natural tea, ginger tea, green tea, and you think about all the things that go in it, and it makes you feel good. So you go out there and you release the toxins in your body. You remind me of that moringa tea. I mean, you talking about some good natural tea. Get some of that tea. Moringa tea is wonderful for you. Um, Also, you told about take your day and the energy that you put into your day. Go ahead and tackle your day with your energy. Put your energy out into the universe. And the axle of the earth. You got to keep balance and preparing a mindful. Be mindful of things. The creator, people put in your path. They're there for a reason. The creators are forming connections. And I always say we are connectors and communicators. That's what we should be doing, communicating. We talk about how a child, has experience and they go out and get new friends. And as an adult, we sometimes we want to say, no, don't do this and don't do that. You have to go out and experience other cultures and religions. And I always say that's the way you be fruitful and multiply. Each one teach one. It takes a village to raise a child. All these things are just what we're supposed to do anyway. So we are supposed to communicate, connect, go out and get to know each other. Get in. That's what we do. We build relationships in our business. That's what we're supposed to do. The creator gave us that to create other relationships and keep moving them forward. I don't know how we got into that. Uh, I'm an introvert and all that other stuff. I don't talk to people. I don't get it. I don't know how that happens. We talk to people all the time. We just have to get comfortable with becoming uncomfortable. Just talk to people anyway. And you said you go through storms and get stronger. Yes, we do get stronger when we go through the storm. Because people look at you like, wow, this guy is so strong. This girl is so strong. No, you don't know what they've been through to get to be that strong. And children, they're open to everything. Adults are closed because we're afraid and fear. But the society and the earth has given you fears. But with the world right here, you got to go out and experience it. When we were children, we had our imaginations. We could think big. You could do all things, and we believed that we could do. They say, put the cape on, live with the child's heart. Put on your cape and soar. You go out there and you be lighthearted, have fun, enjoy life. And when you do that, that's happiness. And happiness is everywhere. Love and happiness goes through the air. So I want to thank you all for joining us. And, all these people that are telling us to get ready to get on this flight. So I want to thank you all and have a great day. Today is uh, a terrific Tuesday. Get out there and have fun, folks. And as I always say, I'll see you all on the beaches and adventures of the world with lots of money in your wallets, pockets, purses, and most of all, those big fat bank accounts. Have a great day. Bye bye.